YouTube, what's up, and welcome to another wonderful episode of Vintage Game Finder. I'm NeesMazda07, of course. Good to have you back. And to those of you that are new to the channel, welcome. I appreciate the views, the positive comments, even the negative ones. And I also appreciate you sharing the videos, of course. But let's get started with the online pickups. I managed to work a trade online in one of my my groups. And came out pretty good. I'm leaning a little bit more heavily towards the Sega end of my collection at the moment. I'm really looking for more Genesis, Master System, and Dreamcast games at the moment. Not because I think they're gonna start to trend up, but I always had just a little bit more love for Sega for some reason. You know, even though I'm wearing the Mario shirt and my intro's Mario based. I mean, I'm equal opportunity retro gamer, but at the same time I know my roots, and my roots were in the Sega area of the collection, which was my first real console was a Sega Master System, which I still have to this day, which is a miracle unto itself. But let's go ahead and get started. This is an online pickup I got. I traded for I believe it was a couple NES games, and in return, before I show you what I got, I just want to say thank you to Chris from Fresno, California for this trade. I appreciate you go ahead and giving me that vote of confidence. We never done a trade before, but we did, and I'm hoping to have more successful trades in the near future with you, buddy, if you're watching, of course. And the first pickup from that trade was Dino Crisis on the Sega Dreamcast. And then the second Dreamcast pickup was one that I never got to play, but one that I always wanted to. I just, for some reason, never got around to it. Is Grand Theft Auto 2. This is from the top-down perspective for those of you that are used to the 3D-based Grand Theft Auto games in that series. But this one was a top-down perspective, and the brief time that I did play it, I enjoyed it. I mean, I'm not really into the Grand Theft Auto series, but every now and then I like popping it in and playing it just for the open world and all the different things you could do and all the funny glitches and all that. So that's the online pickups. Then I have what I like to call the gifts, freebies, if you want to call it that. But I worked out another trade locally with Raphael. You guys already know about him. I talk about him all the time. Straight Geeked Out. If you haven't checked out his channel, go ahead and do that, because it wouldn't hurt you not to. He has good content. He's a good dude, and we always work out good trades. So in my case, I got a couple of PS3 pickups from GameStop that he went ahead and paid for, which I appreciate very much. Thank you, Raph. If you're watching, I managed to pick up Dead or Alive 5 for the PS3. And also a new game that I've never played any games in this series. So I'm kind of excited to pop it in and see what it's about. But those of you who watch the channel know that I love fighting games, especially the sprite-based 2D games. And this looks to be one of the really good looking ones. I'm dying to try it out. It's called BlazBlue Continuum Shift for the PS3. So I love the art style. I'm digging at some of the supers on the back of the case look kind of dope too. So I'm pretty happy to go ahead and try that out. So again, thanks, Ralph. I appreciate it, and it's always a pleasure doing business with you. Okay, after this is just basic garage sale pickups that I had during the week. Most of the transactions were done after I get out of work. I work 6 days a week, so when I do manage to get something during the week, people are usually very patient about doing the transaction with me, only because I work at 8 to 9 hours a day. So it kind of sucks, but at the same time, I do appreciate them going out of their way to set the games aside for me, so when I get out of work, I could just go drive over there and pick them up. All right, so let's see what we got. I'll go ahead and start with the PlayStation stuff, and it was just scattered throughout town where I picked these up. I got Ace Combat 4 for the PS2. Then I got Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers. Next, this is another game that I never had a chance to play, but it looks like one of those games that I will like, so I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot. This is from Ubisoft, Prince of Persia: The Two Thrones. Love the cover art. And then after that was a couple of PS3 pickups that I got at GameStop. I picked these up. I picked up Brink. Never played it. Looks kind of cool, so I'm going to try it out. Then I picked up any game, regardless of what platform it's on or what console it's on. If it has a Sega stamping, I'm drawn to it. And in this case, I never heard of this game. I never played it, but it had, of course, the Sega trademark on it, so I want to go ahead and give it a shot. So I went ahead and picked it up. It's called Viking Battle for Asgard. Here are the pickups I had. These are loose, unfortunately, but they are. I like to think they're sought after titles. So one of them is Resident Evil, the Wii edition. Next, this is my third copy and my second one that's loose. The Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess. Then, very happy I found this because I only have Metroid on the NES. I don't have Super Metroid or anything like that. So when I found the Metroid game in the wild, I knew I had to have it. So this is Metroid Prime 3 Corruption on the Wii, of course. Next, we have some more Wii games, a couple more. This is one that I wanted to get for my kids because they watch the cartoons, so I know they would be happy to go ahead and pop it in and play it on their Nintendo Wii, and that is George of the Jungle and the Search for the Secret. Maybe the secret is a way for him to get some more clothes or something like that. But next, another copy. I keep coming across these. There's people that tell me they can't find them in their area for anything, but for some reason I'm always coming across them and at pretty good prices too. So I managed to pick this one up. It's GoldenEye 007 for the Wii. This game is, from what I know, it's a console exclusive, and I wanted to play it for a while, ever since I saw it on another YouTube channel. The guy called it a hidden gem, and he swore by its gameplay and that it was good, and it was decent, you're going to have fun with it, and all that other bullshit. So ever since then, I've been on the lookout for it. And I do like the cover art, I must say. This is called Battalion Wars for Nintendo GameCube. That one I'm pretty sure I'm going to keep because I don't have a double of it. So after that, we have some games from GameStop that were picked up on a clearance from what the lady told me that I bought them off of. This one is called X-Men Next Dimension. Don't know what that game's about, but I'm pretty sure it involves X-Men. Next, we have Spawn Armageddon for the GameCube. And last, we have another X-Men title. This is X-Men Legends 2, of course, on the GameCube. So, that's pretty much it. Oh, wait a minute, except for a console pickup. This pickup happened to be about maybe a block and a half from where I actually live. And I was turning in, there was a yard sale, I was having a shitty day, and because I wasn't really finding anything that day. So I said, you know what, let me just check it out since it's by the house, you know what I'm saying? So I go over there, I go up to the guy and I ask him, do you happen to have any video games by any chance? Nintendo, Sega, Mario, Sonic, you know, the usual lines that I feed people when I go to those garage sales. And he's like, nah, but I got an Atari. I don't do Atari. I mean, my first time ever playing a video game was on an Atari. It was Popeye for the 5200, but I don't have any real love for Atari or anything like that. So I was gonna walk away until something in the back of my head told me check it out anyway. So I said, you know what? Can you go get it? Can I see it real quick? And he showed me what it was, and it wasn't an Atari. It was this. It was this, a TurboGrafx 16. And not only did it come with this, it came with the Turbo Booster Plus, which from what I'm told enhances the audio and the video, of course, because you got the AV inputs and all that. But I was very happy to have picked that up. It came with 2 controllers and of course, you know, the AC adapter and the AV cables. And I was expecting, you know, because it was a TurboGrafx 16, I was expecting the guy to come out and be like, oh, give me $50, give me $40, which still is a good price considering how many of these were sold in North America, which wasn't too much. But when he told me $10, I was like, what? Yeah, $10, guys. It's amazing. I have no games for it whatsoever. I need to open it up, clean it, and test it, of course. But at $10, even if it doesn't work, I'm still pretty happy that I actually have a TurboGrafx 16. You guys gotta understand something. This shit was uncommon back in the day. For those of you guys that weren't even alive back in those days and you collect retro, this thing right here was hard as balls to find. If you found a kid on your block that had one of these, you know his parents were making money. But every kid I knew had a Nintendo or Genesis, and that's it. I mean, I knew one kid maybe that had an Atari Jaguar, but we just laughed at him because it was a Jaguar. All right, guys. So all in all, I think it was a decent weekend or / week. It was a decent week of pickups. I'm hoping that next week bears just as much good fruit as this week did. And if it doesn't, then hey, it's okay. We got to keep moving forward, right? But like always, I appreciate you tuning in, checking out the channel, liking, commenting, sharing the channel also. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and please do. I would appreciate that. I know there's a lot of other channels out there that pretty much do the same thing that I do, but I like to think I'm unique in my own special way there. And that's it. Stay safe, God bless, and happy hunting.